to talk to your table mates about what's going on here. Okay? So go ahead and talk to your table mates.
The cricket eats the plant. The mouse eats the cricket. The snake eats the mouse.
Do you think in fiction, do you think the mouse could also eat some of the tree too? So it's not exactly all done. The mouse could be eating the tree too. All right, if you can hear me, dab. Excellent. So let's talk. What is the source of energy in this food chain? Can anyone tell me? Zero, what can you tell me? The sun is the source of energy. And the plant, it doesn't have to be a tree, it can be a bush, it can be the grass, is getting that energy from the sun. And then the cricket is probably eating some of the leaves to get that energy. The mouse is eating, or maybe it's a rat, is eating the cricket. And then that is, the mouse is, or the rat is getting eaten by the snake. So, what do we call things like trees and bushes and grass? What's the scientific name as far as the food chain goes? Yes. Yeah. Huh? Plants? Yeah, they are plants, but what's the science, the scientific term for plants? Yes.
The food web.
The food web. This is a food chain, but a food web is a more complicated food chain. Yes. Organisms. Plants, as far as food chains and food webs goes, are called producers because they are producing a lot of the energy. We can't get energy directly from the sun like plants can, and plants are producing that energy through their leaves or their fruit or things like that. If you've all eaten an apple, you've eaten something from a producer. What do we call the cricket?
I was actually going to say, so the source of energy goes on producer that actually gives us air.
Yeah, in a way. So what do we call the cricket?
Kind of like the prey.
The prey? Yeah, it's the prey because the mouse is going to eat them. What do we call the cricket in terms of what it's going to be doing to the producer? What it's going to be when it's eating the leaves of the producer?
A predator.
A predator? Do we call a deer a predator when it's eating the grass though?
No.
No, not quite. It is a primary consumer. So it's a consumer because it's eating the leaves off the tree. So if the cricket is the primary consumer and it's consuming energy, what is the mouse? What do we think? Yeah, secondary consumer. Very good. Secondary consumers are usually omnivores, or they can be carnivores. So an omnivore is an animal that eats plants and other animals, yes, or meat. And a carnivore is just an animal that just eats meat. So if the mouse is the secondary consumer, what is the snake? Does anybody know the word for that? Yeah. Triple. Close, yeah. The tertiary consumer. Which is a fancy word for the third consumer. Another word for a tertiary consumer is an apex predator. So in a food chain, we have two predators, right? The snake and the mouse. The snake is the apex predator because it's at the top of the food chain. In this food chain, nothing's eating the snake. What is another apex predator you guys know of? Cats?
They eat mice and birds.
Yeah. Tigers, lions, those are cats too, and not a lot of things eat those. What's another really common apex predator? There's a lot of them in this room right now. Humans, yeah. Humans are at the top of the food chain. in most places, isn't that right? Is anything really eating us? Besides in Florida, or like a crocodile or an alligator might eat us. But that doesn't happen too often. Now, what is missing in this food chain? I've forgotten something. Does anybody know? Ivy. Energy. Well, it's showing the flow of energy with the arrows, right? Would you just show it a different way? Someone here at this table I haven't heard from. What do you think I'm missing? What eats all of these things when they're dead? There you go. Oh, you weren't raising your hand? Okay. Oh.
Beetles.
Beetles? Yeah. And worms?
And sometimes another one could be one of the consumers. Could also kind of be like bald eagles, definitely.
Yeah, scavengers, like a buzzard or something, eating dead things. But they're actually called decomposers, and they're the organisms that eat and feed off of and get energy from all of the dead organisms. So it doesn't matter if it's a plant or an animal, they take care of it. We didn't have decomposers, the dead things would be everywhere because they wouldn't be getting eaten. So mushrooms or other kinds of fungus are examples of decomposers. Worms eat all kinds of dead things in the soil, that's why they're good for gardens. And then, yeah, we got beetles. I think that's a cockroach there. So, for the rest of the lesson, we're going to divide you into two groups. Miss Bedge, you have a preference in how you want me to divide them?
Let's just do like student numbers 1 through 11. Where do you want to play your game?
At their desk is probably good, or the back, or wherever they want to.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe just 1 through 11 can be in one group, and then 12 through the rest can be in
so
another.
So 1 through 11, why don't you guys go ahead and find some seats
in the comfy corner?
In the back corner, or in these two desks right here.
No emoji. Get out emoji.
So you will be playing a food chain card game.
What's the other one?
And you all will be playing this, so we'll do 12 minutes. They'll be playing their food chain card game, and you guys will be watching a video about why these bees are dying, and fill out some stuff on page 18 and 19 of your journal. So real quick,
Maybe.
if you can hear me, Dab. So you guys will be playing this card game. So there's a bunch of different organisms. Has anyone ever played War before? Yeah. So you'll have this deck. You guys can play in groups of 2 or 3. You'll have it down in front of you. Eyes on me. You'll have it down in front of you, and you will flip over. So I have a zebra, and sir, can you hold this one up for me? A worm. So what eats what in this case? Zebra and the worm. Kristen?
The zebra.
The zebra eats the worm. True, but we know a worm is a decomposer, so in the end, it's going to eat the zebra. So the worm would win this one. You would take those 2 cards, and that would be that. Then you would just keep on going until you get through the whole deck. So this one's a wolf and a squirrel. Well, I think we all know what's eating what, right? The wolf is eating the squirrel. So you keep on going to that, and the one with the most cards at the end of the game is the winner. And then when you've played it a couple times, I want you to fill out pages 16 and 17 of your science notebooks, where you will have to be drawing several of your own food chains, okay? So you will have 12 minutes to do that. So someone can use this one here. I'm going to put all of the cards here.
Can we go and get our
Yes, so for this group, you guys can go ahead and get your laptops and go on Edmodo. and you're going to be watching a video about why the bees are dying.
No, giraffe. The giraffe can hit from
The mouse in that food chain was a secondary consumer.